And welcome back to All Over the Map. Thanks for tuning in. On this episode, we're going to play the second practice round in the Going for the World Record series of the United States No Blurry game by Simi. So we're going to do this as a play along, the no move, no pan, no zoom format, which is the solo high score on the GeoTips World Record leaderboard, which is right here. Nothing much has changed a week on. Our goal is to get above 24,103, at least to get our name on here. We're going to do this as a play along challenge, but that means that this will not count if I get a 24,800. So at least you'll see it. At least you'll see how I do. But the goal is to do a bunch of these practice rounds until I feel confident enough I can play this and get a decent score. A nice Jeep here without a top on it. Got a license plate with what looks like, I'm going to guess, Washington State. There's some pine trees here, like down here. And I'm not sure what type of tree this is, but I feel like we could be Spokane, Washington, or Yakima. I don't think we're Seattle. I think we're interior Washington State. I mean, heck, this could even be Idaho. This could be a lot of places. But I think this is a blue license plate, but I'm not sure. Not sure. And I will just guess that because this is a practice round. So we could be Yakima? Could we be Spokane? I think I'm going to go here. Maybe we're like East Central down here, and let's just go for that. And no, we were in McMinnville, Oregon, 324 miles away, 2,674. Not a bad guess, not the best guess either. So a good practice guess, I would say. Let's get off to the next round and see where this is. Okay, so right off the bat, this screams, this is yelling, we're in Lake Tahoe. We're in Lake Tahoe. The reason being pine trees, a big lake, snow-capped. Again, this is just me, my observation, and this is probably at altitude, the lake, but the mountains don't seem all too high, like in Colorado and stuff, but you see a lot of snow. This is probably summer, so there's snow there, which snows it can snow a ton in Lake Tahoe. I think that's a front license plate, so I think we're in California, which is where it would be since we're kind of on the west side of this lake. I guess it's the southern part of the lake, and we're just looking for a switchback. So could we be here? Could we be here? I think we're probably more that's a sharp. Can't really get the depth perception on this to see really how far this is. This could be tall trees way down there. Would we be here? Could we be here? Perhaps. I don't see a road going off of here, though. Yeah, I'm gonna guess here. I'm just gonna guess You could be right there. What a great guess. Perfect score. 16 yards, 5,000 points. Man, if I could get one of these and every one, I would be at the top leaderboard. It wouldn't count, though. But I'm pretty thrilled about that one. That is a great guess for me. That's an insane guess, I would guess. Not necessarily insane, but yeah, what a heck of a guess. I'm pretty pleased with that one. If anything else, I'm glad I got 5,000. We'll come to some place here where it doesn't look like CarMax. Okay. I think we're on the East Coast, a lot of pines. I can't tell this plate here. Looking north. It feels North Carolina-ish to me, but I'm not sure about these power lines. Feels a little swampy. I mean, this could be anywhere in the southeast, but if that's blue, I can't really tell. It's an interesting, whatever this is right here. So I guess a bug or something. We've got to be near a coast. It just feels that way, but maybe not. It feels like a swampland. There's pines. CarMax. That is a CarMax. I'm not sure what else. I'm just going to go with North Carolina on this one. Maybe like the Greenville area out this way. And let's just see where that is. No, we were at Mississippi, 767 miles. But we were near water, so I was kind of right about that. Swampy area. So that's what happens sometimes. It's what happens. Okay, these are interesting pine trees. Is that a bear? Oh, man, this is tough. Because these pine trees, wait a minute, is that... I can't tell if it's like that's dead pine or that like Spanish moss, because that really changes where we are. Just don't know what that says there. It does look like a bear, but it could be something else. Is it Spanish moss there too? Okay, so maybe we're in like Savannah, Georgia or something. Or we could be Louisiana. I know those are two places where it would be. Can't be back in this area, can we? No, I think this church... Well, got brick here. Just can't, I can't. I wish I could see other buildings and stuff. License plates look. I can't tell the color. This architecture of the church really is throwing me off too as well. But I can't tell if like this is Spanish moss or stuff off the trees. Do we go with like Augusta, Athens, Anderson up in this area, Macon? Maybe I just guess Augusta on this. I'm not really sure. Okay, so we weren't that far away. 310 miles. We were in New Bern, North Carolina. Okay, because the license plates now I think about it were blue. So in any case, it is what it is. And now we're in cornfields with not much to go on. And this is where I'm just going to guess. New blacktop. Maybe Iowa. Ottumwa, Iowa, or Eddyville. Let's go to Eddyville. And not far away, we were in just inside of South Dakota near Garrettson, South Dakota, 264 miles for a grand total of 14,563. So at least we're in the general area, right? 14,563. At least we're in the general area. Some of these rural locations just going to be very difficult to even get above 24,000. You need a lot of luck. I think you need a lot of strategy. But the first round, let's take a look at this and see, could we have gotten any closer? Probably not. I mean, again, getting on the world record leaderboard is probably going to be something where you've got to have a lot of clues or extremely lucky, or a combination of both. And anybody that's played this game, comment down below what your thoughts are. Luck? I mean, some of it is skill, obviously. You got to obviously read things. But let's just take a look at this picture right now. We'll go through each one and give you my rationale why I pretty much in this game got the right region, just didn't get the exact location. And again, some of that's going to come from clues. And maybe playing this game, I'll learn a little more. So why did I go to the Pacific Northwest? Pacific Northwest being Oregon, Washington, that part of the United States. Well, first and foremost, this license plate, I guess it could be Oregon with the big pine tree and stuff, right? But I thought this was blue. I thought it was a little blue. Maybe there's green and stuff on it. Maybe it is obviously Oregon. And I just thought, okay, I saw these tall pines sticking randomly, the ones that kind of look like Christmas trees, for lack of a better term, right here, here. And amongst these types of, I don't know if they're like willow trees or what, and the type of home just looked Pacific Northwest, like the Pacific Northwest to me. And I think it's like the windows like this, these types of windows, this style of home. And again, a lot of it's just the trees. So that's why I went to the Pacific Northwest. In terms of Oregon, just I probably wouldn't have been able to decipher without any more clues, to be honest. So at least I got fairly close there. The second round, I'm pretty thrilled with. A perfect round. And I need a bunch of these. Well, it's interesting. So the picture's actually here. So clues. First clue is the pines. These types of pines, again, I'm not, it just screams to me they're California. There, and then the lake, the combination of the snow, the pine, and the what looks like a big lake in this picture. I guess I couldn't zoom in on this, but there looks like a ski area here. As is, well, maybe not over here, but I didn't recognize that there. But I guess I couldn't have I couldn't have made that, can discern that from this spot here in this picture. But, and again, I'm playing this on a laptop, so excuse me if I can't really see a lot. I probably should put this on a big projector screen, and maybe I could see more detail. But the pine, the snow, and what looks like, I mean, I wonder if this is summer. Yeah, there's bikes and stuff. This is probably like a summer. It's just maybe not necessarily summer because the sun is in the south, so maybe it isn't necessarily summer. But yeah, it just feels to me that it was Lake Tahoe, like nothing more, nothing less. I looked at the compass, and the compass was a north-south, so I knew that we had to be on the California side. There's a license plate here in the front, California, and the lake looks like it ends there. So I found the first switchback, and that's what I went with. The road could have been thrown off. Well, had I just assumed that road was on that side, which we were. So that was one of my best guesses, I would imagine, in this game. But part of it is from just previous experience, and I've never been to Lake Tahoe, but seeing it a lot over my lifetime. The third round was the one that was actually the furthest away. it looks like here on this game, the least amount of points. And to be quite honest, this, again, the swampy look here, probably should have thought this was maybe down in the Gulf, because these power lines, I've never seen these power lines before, this type here. I've seen this, and there are a lot of power lines in eastern North Carolina that look like this. This one just threw me off. Carmex over here. Ha. So there's palm trees over here that I did not see. Had I seen that, I probably would have changed. Would I have gone to Louisiana or Gulfport, Mississippi? Probably not. And if we were able to move around, if I had this as just a no-move game, could I have gotten Gulfport? Not sure that I would have. Not sure that I would have. Well, maybe exit 38. Maybe perhaps. But no. So Gulfport, Mississippi. The fourth round, we were not that far away, but we were New Bern, North Carolina, and probably should have gone a little further north with some of the leaves not on the tree. And I'm guessing this says New Bern, which it does. Not familiar with New Bern, have not been in New Bern, but been near there. So let's just see, is that actual Spanish moss? Yes, it is. Spanish moss is the stuff that hangs off of these trees. Didn't realize it would be that far north, to be honest with you. North Carolina, I've been in North Carolina, I just haven't been to that part of North Carolina. So, again, could I have gotten a better? Probably, maybe with trees, but not much. Not much in that one. So, I'm pretty happy that I got at least that close. In the fifth round, you know, you could be anywhere. Fifth round here, you could be any part of this part of the country, right? When it's corn. And why I went to Iowa, let me just see where that picture was here. Yeah, why I went to Iowa is not that there's rolling hills, but I could see that there's what seems to be mini rolling hills here, a little bit of a hill here. So I went a little further west. Indiana, Western Ohio is pretty flat, a lot flatter than this. So I went a little west there, and this is actually South Dakota, which is interesting. Would I've gotten this? Probably not. Not with more clues. Maybe the road signs, if I study the road signs more. But all in all, not a bad game for me. I'm pretty decent that I got the right regions for the most part and had a perfect round. 14,563 on this one. We got to do much better next time. Play along. Comment down below on what you have any thoughts on the game. If you've gotten over 20,000, if you're on the leaderboard, what is it? Is it part luck, part skill, part being dropped in the right place, or is it a combination of all of them? I appreciate you tuning in. We'll have another round of going for the world record. We'll do this probably for the next month or so, and then we'll get into it where I feel comfortable enough to play this without, it's not a play along, and I'll go for the record. So thanks for joining in the journey of going for the world record. This might be a while. This could be a couple months. We'll see. But as always, thanks for tuning in. Until next time, cheers.